Yo, what's going on YouTube? Ultron here, back in the video. Today, I wanted to tell you guys about the 5 most underrated brawlers in the game, hands down. And also, I have a special announcement at the end of the video. So, if you guys want to see that, stay tuned, watch to the end. But anyway, let's get straight into the video. Alright, now we are starting off this list with Byron. I'm not doing this list in any specific order, by the way. Now, Byron, I'd say, is definitely underrated. You don't see him picked or banned too much in ranked for how good he is. And his map pool is very diverse. Like, you can play him almost anywhere. Like, for example, you can play him on Bounty, Hideout, Shooting Star. You can play him on Gem Grab. As you guys can see, I'm playing him on this Gem Grab map. I think it's called, like, Pit Stop or Last Stop or something. You can play him on Hard Rock Mine. You can play him in Brawl Ball sometimes as well, assuming you're not just facing assassins and stuff. He can be really annoying into tanks, because he has melee star power, which reduces healing. His super is annoying. Also, he can heal his teammates up, which is quite strong. What other modes are there? There's Hot Zone as well. He's quite good in Hot Zone. And he is playable in Heist if your teammates have damage options. Otherwise, Byron by himself isn't too good. But on long-range maps like Kaboom Canyon or Bridge Too Far, he is definitely solid there. So yeah, that's Byron. Let's just move into the next brawler. Alright, now the very next brawler that I want to talk about is Chester. If you guys have been watching my content for a while, you probably do know that Chester is one of my favorite brawlers, and that I do play him a lot. But I don't say he's underrated just because he's my favorite or whatever. Chester actually is genuinely good. For starters, he is not really picked or banned that much in ranked. I don't think as of recently I've seen him picked or banned much whatsoever. But the thing is, again, he is really good. With this kit, he's able to cover a lot of matchups, and all of his supers, I'd say, are very solid. They make him playable literally almost everywhere. You can play him Hot Zone, for example. You can play him in Gem Grab as a strong lane, Brawl Ball as a strong lane. The thing is, he wins a lot of matchups with this kit, so you are able to play almost everywhere. The only things that he loses to are snipers and throwers. So he can beat, like, Gale, he can beat Frank, etc., etc. So yeah, he's good in Brawl Ball, good in Gem Grab, good in Hot Zone. Debatably in Heist, I mean, you only play him as defense there. At that point, you might just want to play a different defense brawler. And in Knockout and Bounty, he might not always be the best option, but I still would definitely say he is very underrated, and I would recommend upgrading Chester. Alright, the next brawler is Amber. Oh yeah, by the way, there's no audio in this clip. Just like crapped out, so I'm sorry about that, guys. Now, Amber, again, like the other brawlers on this list, is very underrated. For how good she is, she's not picked or banned much whatsoever, which I find kind of crazy because with her kit, she's able to hold down a lot of control. She has a lot of damage, and I'd say she's like a very solid brawler. You can play her in Heist, as I play her in this clip, with a lot of damage. You can play her in Hot Zone, holding down lanes. For example, on Dueling Beetles, you can hold down both the left and the right lane with her 2 puddle star power, or you could just throw your puddle on the zone with maps like Open Business. She's also good in Brawl Ball, again, with high DPS, and Gem Grab, again, just holding down lanes. She's good in a lot of these control game modes. I'd only say she's not very good in Knockout and Bounty because she just doesn't have the range to really keep up too much. But anyway, that's Amber. Let's move on to the next brawler. So, next up is Carl. Carl, definitely an underrated brawler, much like the other brawlers on this list, not banned or picked much. And also, just very versatile. So, let's talk about it. He has 2 gadgets, Flying Hook and Heat Ejector, that both make him very solid almost everywhere. For example, with Flying Hook, you can play him in your Bounty and Knockout maps. So you can play him in Canal Grande, you can play him in Shooting Star, Hideout, out in the open, those kinds of maps. And you can also use Heat Ejector to cover for other modes, like, for example, Heist. Actually, he's really good in Heist. Each of his gadgets, if you hit it on the safe with Heat Ejector, does 11%. So hit 4 of them with the gadget gear, And that's 44% from your enemy safe gone. You can also play Heat Ejector in, like, I guess sometimes Gem Grab, or well, you could also play Flying Hook there. In some modes, you can play either or gadget. It kind of just depends on the situation, but either way, I'd say Carl definitely is very versatile in game modes. The only game mode I think I wouldn't recommend playing him in is Brawl Ball, because there are a lot of aggressive threats, and sometimes Carl, while waiting for his hook, can't really deal with them. For example, tanks can shred him. Brawlers like Cord or like Surge can kind of destroy him sometimes in Brawl Ball. But other than that, you can play him like nearly everywhere, like Bounty, Knockout, Hot Zone with your gadget, or I'm not sure. I think you can play him with either gadget. Heist with either or gadget. You can play him in Gem Grab with either or gadget. Either way, you have a lot of options for Carl, and he's a very good brawler.
Good for me, bad for you. This could get dangerous. Spooky.
Alright, so as you guys just saw there, about World Champion Gus. So Gus is our last brawler, by the way. I'm really hyped about this skin, by the way, bro. I've been waiting for it for a while, so that's actually hype. So yeah, Gus is the last brawler on our list. So let's talk about him. Gus, I'd say, very solid brawler. They buffed his damage a while back, so it does 2,248 damage per main attack hit. And also they buffed his super so that it knocks people back like a Gene Gadget. And I'd say it makes him really good. So let's talk about Gus. So getting the obvious out of the way, he's a sniper, so obviously he's good on Bounty and Knockout. Spooky Popper's a solid gadget. And there's that. But I'd say by far the strongest part about him that I've noticed is the super. Because you get that thing in 4 hits. It's like a 5,000 HP shield. You can give it to your teammates as well. And on top of that, with this Star Power Spirit Animal, I think with it, it buffs your main attack damage by 560. Or your teammates when they have a shield. Which is honestly just really strong. Really, really strong. So it lets you play him in like Brawl Ball. For example, you can play him in, like, again, Bounty Knockout. You can play him in Hot Zone as well, honestly. I wouldn't say play him in Heist, because, like, he doesn't really have too much damage. But maybe you can get away with him on defense, potentially. I don't know. But either way, Gus is definitely very strong. And definitely a would recommend to upgrade. Anyway, though, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But the special announcement I wanted to make, though, is that of these 5 underrated brawlers, I want to attempt to push to Masters next season with only 1 brawler. So you can vote on which brawler I use in my Discord server down in the description if you want. Also, like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying. Also, the ELO is getting reworked, so it will get a lot harder for me to get Masters. So we'll see how that goes. If you guys are interested for that, I'll probably be streaming it too. So once the new rank season comes out, expect me to be streaming. Yeah, very excited for that. So yeah, again, if you guys enjoyed, you know, maybe drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Maybe join the Discord server as well down in the description again to vote. And yeah, have a good one.